So what y'all want to get into? We could do Cardi B and Meg The Stallion.
I mean, that's good. Move on. Because you know what? I'm sick of people.
So y'all want to just get into it? So Cardi B and Meg The Stallion dropped a new single, and the video dropped, and it is called WAP, WAP. Um, and I see a lot of people like it. Uh, some people not so much. So, do you guys want to start with your thoughts on it?
Let's let Tavi go, being that he's the only male in the conversation right now. Of
Mm.
course, we would love for any male viewers to comment and in our comment section about their opinion on this new single that these ladies have out.
Well, first of all, I have a question for Tom. Do you know what WAP or WAP means?
Mhm. Of
Okay.
course.
What does it mean?
Wet ass pussy.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Top like, don't play with me.
But I don't know. Sonically, sonically, I don't really like the song. I feel like the concept would have been okay for somebody who was trying to get in the game. Like it's like a gimmicky concept. I feel like somebody for Cardi B that shouldn't be on her second album. She should be more mature as a artist, even if it was called Wet Ass Pussy or WAP. It should have been some type of the way she flipped it should have been different. I think. I
Mm,
think the way it was catchy and things like that. You don't see that from somebody who's supposed to be a seasoned artist. And then even the verses to me, sonically, it just wasn't a good song. But
yeah.
again, it might grow on me because I'm pretty sure from all the advertisements and how everybody's acting and the money that they put behind it, it's going to be in front of your face, whether it's
Hmm.
going to be on the radio or online. So maybe it'll grow on me, but as of right now, it's a miss for me.
Hmm.
And maybe because when you and that happens a lot when you get two artists that you expect a song to be good. It does happen a lot to where you both of them get together, then you be disappointed. So maybe it's because of
Hmm.
the two names too. I expected more.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. That's where I'm at with it. I just expected a little bit more from the ladies. Um, I'm I fucks with Cardi. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do ultimately think that if this was a different time, those ladies wouldn't probably be as popular as they are now. They are as popular as they are, in my opinion, because of social media. Like, you know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So I feel like and I've heard Meg the Stallion rap. I heard her freestyle, like, you know what I'm saying. She got the same type of flow, the same type of rhythm in all her songs. I feel that's my personal opinion.
Hmm.
Not to take anything from her, but like, you know what I'm saying. And just like with Cardi, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like she, you know what I'm saying. I like Cardi. I like her flow. I like, but ladies, 2020, we in the middle of a pandemic. All of this shit that's going on in the world, and I keep seeing people saying, your young kids shouldn't be looking up to them. It's not even about that. Us as adults, as female fans, adult fans, like, we want to hear something different. I feel like now was not the time for that type of
Club that.
yeah, like, I just feel like I feel like with those two names, if they could have did something that had a little bit, that had some content to it, that had some weight to it in this time, in this stage that we are, it could have did something wonderful for the world. Like, I feel like the controversy and the backlash and the feedback they're getting back from this, it could have been all positive for both of those
Now
ladies
let me
in
now
this
let me
time.
play devil's advocate on that too.
Hmm.
Um, I think that the song was recorded way back, like probably back in like February or something like that, pre-COVID. I just think Cardi B is starting to release music because her album is coming out and she got her new deal with the record label. So now she's starting to release music, and you got Meg Thee Stallion again. You got a song with Meg Thee Stallion. You got to put that out. But I feel like if there was going to be a whole different rollout, I feel like if there wasn't no COVID, none of this. If that's the song that would be like, I could see girls liking that song in the club. Like,
I mean, yeah, but you know what though? I think my take on it is like when because I was looking on B Scott's because I like B Scott on Facebook, so I seen that Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. I'm not necessarily a fan of either one of them, but they do have some bops. So let me see what this is about. Soon as I put the video on and the beat dropped, I'm like, oh, this beat not like okay.
yeah.
Then they started rapping, and I was like, is this what we're talking about now? Like,
I was so disappointed, and I listened to the song before I even watched the visuals. I listened
mm-hmm,
to the songs because the visuals, they be edited most of the time, especially on YouTube or whatever. So
mm-hmm.
I listened to the song before I watched the visual, and after I listened to the song, I like, to be honest, I thought that the video was going to be way more than what it was, even though it was like, you know what I mean. And again, this is just my personal opinion. I just think that now wasn't the time to do that. And if that was the only song that y'all had to put out, ladies, y'all should have did something else. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I
The
just
climate
think that,
wasn't that type of climate.
yeah, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like, we don't need to know about your WAP. Like, I mean, I'm assuming that all my homegirls got WAP. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already assuming that. Like, we are already quarantined. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I'm already assuming that. Shit, there's more content to talk about than that, and I'm just
Mm-hmm.
disappointed in the ladies. But I hear a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like it. And I'm not hating. I want them girls to have, like, I know they in their 20s. My girls I got girl daughters that's in their 20s, so I get that they're young, they're living their best life. I just feel like they have a platform where they could have said anything else other than that in this time frame. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, Kenya, me and you might be old lady gang on this, cause
It
I'm like, I mean, it's a bop for them, like, and
is.
they're gonna be singing it, and cause I know that I've seen on a lot of these blogs or whatever, some people in the comments making the comparison. Well, for y'all older women, wasn't y'all bopping the little Kim?
You were.
Yeah, I was a
It was way
teenager.
worse. It was feeling
Uh,
way worse.
Little
was
Kim
a
set the
teenager
bar.
in my early 20s.
And not only that, though, and I'm going to say this about Little Kim, and we was, and I fucks with Little Kim back then, because 20 years later, I'll still put her first CD in right now and bump that shit, because that shit had some type of weight to it. Like, it held some type of weight to it. Like, I don't know, like, these ladies, they're not saying nothing. Like, give me something new. Like, I want to hear something different. Like, you know what I mean? We already heard that. We already seen you twat. We know you could twerk. We already seen your boobs. We seen all your tattoos. Like, we already seen all of that. Let me see some new shit. Let me see some different shit. Let me hear that you could get up with the best of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of female artists that, we did listen to the Little Kims, but we also listened to the Queen Latifahs. We don't even have that out there
Well,
like that now. You
don't
know,
get it fucked up though. Like you said, Little Kim, she might have had some nasty songs, but when this was time to flex, she would flex.
She flexed
she flex, like, you know
heavy.
what I'm saying. She flex heavy, so that's what I'm saying. But we also had a variety of female artists that we was just like, okay, we can listen to the Queen Latifahs, we can listen to the Foxy Browns, like, you know what I'm saying. We can listen to the MC Lights or
Well,
whatever, like, you know what I'm
we do
saying.
got
But
And
that.
then really
We got
the
some
one
good
thing that
groupies
was
on there.
impressive about Lil Kim is people accused Biggie of being her ghostwriter, and I feel like they didn't even stop saying that until after he died, and she still put out
Murder shit,
She might have
murder
been.
yeah.
shit.
She was harder after he died. She was
Yeah,
like, yeah.
and not in every video. Even though we did see Lil Kim body, not in every video. Like every video wasn't about that shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know a song right now that Meg Thee Stallion has out that she's not talking about what she could do. And her twerking. And her like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know a song that I could put in 20 years from now, like, oh, this was my shit. Whereas though Little Kim, she has numerous amounts of music that I could
Because
put in
the
right
first
now
thing that comes to
today.
mind is her feature on Quiet Storm. Oh man, killed it.
I mean, because it's just, I mean, I just think that the ladies could have did it a little bit better. And the visuals, I mean, I'm over it. So that's just my personal opinion. We do have, I wanted to say that too, Tom, because I heard you say we do have um, different female artists. Like, nobody gives Rhapsody a look
Hey, that's exactly what I was
Yeah,
thinking
she's
of.
hard.
She's one
Yeah.
of the best, boy or
because she's
girl.
not naked. She's not
Yes,
naked. Period. And we all know sex sells. We
boy
know
or
that.
girl. She's one of the
Like, you know
best
what I mean? But I
rappers.
fucks with Rhapsody. She's
Yeah,
hard. Her last album was hard. Like, I listened to her. If you want to hear some content and like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's it, but
yeah.
she's not getting the just due
The
because
glitz of the
she's not
glamour.
naked. I feel like, Remy had a conversation on her podcast about that. Like, it's like Remy got bars. Like, she could get up with the best of it,
Bars.
but she's not flaunting. She's not naked. She's not twerking on every song. Like, she's not talking about how good she could do this on the D and all of that in every song. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they shelving Remy. They don't want to see Remy. They don't want to hear Remy. They want to see this shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? And it's not that we can't relate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like music. Like, you know
But you
what
know
I'm
what?
saying?
Also, I think because Remy is she'll body a joint. Like the girls who's out now, they I don't really feel like they want to be on a joint with Remy, cause your stuff is gonna sound like
Girls,
bubble
when you
gum.
say girls, you talking about the two girls? Because there's some girls that are too Remy right now.
No, no, no. I'm talking about these people who are the most popular, the
Yeah,
It's
sexiest
trending right
selling.
now.
Like, could
yeah,
you
because but
imagine Remy on WAP?
Like the City Girls, the motherfucking Cardi B's, the fucking Meg the Stallion, what's her name, Swahili or Sweetie, what's her name,
Sweetie,
whatever
Saweetie.
the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was mad at Jermaine Dupri when he called this new female artist rap stripper rap. That's what the fuck it is.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like, that's just
And
what it
then that's another thing too. Like Cardi B's roots are at the end of the day a stripper. She
is.
literally came from
And
the strip club. So
See, to me,
do we really need to expect more from her?
no, no,
the three hardest girls is Rhapsody, Young M.A., and probably
Yeah, Young May.
yeah.
I don't know. I still like Nicki, man. Nicki, I still like Nicki. She's just
Mm.
older.
I do. I do too. I agree. I just think that there's, something other. Like, I just feel like that the platform that those ladies had right now. You know what I'm saying? Just for instance, Meg Thee Stallion getting shot or whatever. Like, she couldn't put out nothing real quick
But
about
that
the
ain't her
situation.
song though. That's Cardi B song. That WAP
Yeah,
is
that's
Cardi
Cardi
B
B's
song.
song.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, even the verse on there, they could have collaborated
But
something
that's what I'm
differently.
saying. That's why I
I
think
don't
the
know.
song was done. I think the song was done way back. They probably did that back in like January, February. And because you've noticed Cardi B wasn't releasing any music because she was waiting for a new contract. So they
Hmm.
finally got her new
Yeah, she said
contract
she been away
signed.
for 9 months. She said
Yeah.
she been away for 9 months.
So
So
now she about to start rolling her album out. So that's I guess you got to have the hottest girl in the game on your first single. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I ain't mad at that. It's
yeah,
just like you said, it ain't the climate. It ain't that type of climate right now.
yeah, I get it. I just it's a no for me.
Yeah,
But
it's a
I
no
think
for me.
like yeah, it's a no for me too. Also, like the I'm just not excited about seeing our young women advertising their WAP after they hear this
But
song.
we are
Like,
but now this we'll let you know though. We are in our all older than 35, 36 years old.
We
So
are.
our opinions don't really matter because I think the song wasn't made for us.
no, it wasn't, and I can definitely accept that. But at the
Yes.
same time, I think because again, I said me and Kenya is probably old lady gang on this. Like, there's something to be said about like intimacy. Like, I'm more into intimacy at this point in my life. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
because we are
want.
older. You went to people was out there singing the
But
whisper song
to
from the
your
Yin
point
Yang
though,
Twins.
even when I was younger, I wasn't running around talking about I got a wop.
But
Like,
people was singing the Yin Yang Twins song, the whisper song now.
oh yeah,
And then
yeah,
then they even the Kaya, my neck, my back, people were singing that.
yeah,
People
yeah,
was
Hey,
singing
yeah.
even before
I
that, the Akinelli song, "Put It in Your Mouth." Like there's
yeah.
always
I'm
been
not
wacky
I'm
songs.
not saying nothing. I just wish they would have put out some content that held some weight in this time. I ain't saying shit about the song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even
Hmm.
though it didn't really to me it didn't sound like they put any.
Sonically, it wasn't good.
Yeah, it didn't move me
Yeah,
in any
like
way.
yeah,
But
cause I like the ratchet music. I like the ratchet music. Like, I just feel like in this time right now, like I
the
just feel like
climate,
they could have just did.
yeah,
I just think it could have been just different for
I
them.
feel you on
And
that.
if that's Corey, if that was Cardi, if this is her way of coming out, like I feel like if she would have put something out that held a little bit more weight, that it would have boosted her even further. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like, I
don't
just
You know what?
know.
One line that I do want to address though. Cardi said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still got the ring. Ladies, do not try that at home. First of all, Cardi got money. Okay.
mm,
That does not apply to you. Okay.
right.
She can hire somebody to cook, and she can
But
hire somebody
but
to
Kenya, I
clean.
don't agree with
Like,
that because it's just she put Meg on the wrong song, and it was the climate was bad for what they were talking about. But I don't
mhm.
agree that she would have had a bigger song for her initial single. Even I feel like that feature right there is going to get her the streams that she wants.
Listen to me
And
when
then
I tell you, when I went to watch that video, it was at 30 million views.
that
Yeah.
girl just came off of Savage with Beyonce. You gotta put that. You gotta put that song out.
I get the whole marketing thing. Like, I get the whole marketing because as soon as the song dropped, a couple hours later, there was a news story trending about Cardi B sitting down talking with Joe Biden or whatever.
Oh,
Like, it's
for
all
real?
like it's all connected. Like, I get it. I just don't agree
But
with
can we, like, we are in the twilight zone. How
yeah.
can you release a song called WAP but literally sit down with the presidential nominee to get your thoughts on the political climate of today in the
I
midst
connect.
of a
Mm,
presidential election? Like, what
mm,
world are we living in?
mm. That's all I'm saying, B. That's all I'm saying.
At least, I don't know. I might rather watch a Cardi B Joe Biden interview than a news station that got hidden agendas.
At the end of the day, I'll probably get a little chuckle out of it. But
Yeah.
look, Cardi B and Joe Biden.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cardi B and Meg
Yeah,
though.
shout out to Cardi B because I like
Yeah,
I
shout out
like
to
her
Cardi B
first
and Meg.
album. That Get Up 10 off her first
Mm.
album is my shit. Like, you know what I mean? So even if she do got a ghostwriter, I'm not saying that I don't like the females. I just want to hear something else. Uh
You know, there ain't nobody never
Run
cared
Your
about
Rising.
female ghostwriters.
Would you
Oh,
say?
Nobody never cared about female ghostwriters. Foxy Brown
No,
had ghostwriters
no,
forever.
no, no, no.
And you know what, man? I don't think we really mentioned her before, but shout out to the Brat too, man. We be mentioning all the old school girl rappers,
mhm,
but we
First,
never
and y'all
mentioned the
leave her
Brat.
out, and she got.
That was
mhm.
somebody who really
And
could hold
that's
her own.
and that's somebody who didn't have to show anything and was, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just saying
Mhm.
about the diversity of
The
female
women.
artists that we had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every female artist that's coming out now, they got they're talking about their twat, they're twerking, they're talking about
Now,
the
is
sh-
Now
that
let
them
me.
is that them or is that the record labels going off how people perceive them in social
For
media?
the sales
Right,
and
and I have
stuff.
but just to piggyback off that, I have a question for you both. Like, we talk about how a lot of times Black women are hypersexualized. Um, do you think that this is helping that stereotype? Like, I mean, with people being encouraged to run around and talk about their WAP, like, or is it a means of sexual liberation? Like, how should this be looked at? Like, I don't know.
I'm not. They just put out an anthem for the little girls, or not the little girls, but the 20-year-olds, the 25 year olds. That's all they do, and I ain't mad at them.
It's
It's
a
for the strip
fad.
club. It's for the club. But it's just we're
It's a
not in that
fad. It'll
climate.
pass.
All
We're just not
right.
in that climate right now. But I don't
Hmm.
see it as
Yeah.
any different song than any of these other ones that used to be out and we used to be dancing to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Right.
we was younger. Now that we all old and mature, we like,
Right.
man, they need to talk about something else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because I
don't
remember
nobody want to hear
having to
about your
sneak
WAP.
to listen to certain songs, and we weren't able to see certain videos and listen to certain songs until a certain time of the night or day or
Right,
day of the
BET
week. Like,
Uncut.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's
now
so true.
everything is all out there. So it's definitely different. All you gotta do is pick up your smartphone
And
and it's the fuck
access it at
on.
any time.
Yeah, like
That's
it's the fuck
crazy.
on. Like, we had to wait till BT After Dark came on. Like, you know what I mean? We had to wait to the raunchy videos, the tip drill videos, so we could see that. They wasn't
Mm-hmm.
showing that all day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Now
Well,
I
but I
will
tell
say
y'all what,
this.
they are definitely pushing the single because each time I got in the car yesterday, it was definitely
Oh
played
yeah, there's
on my
money
way to
behind
wherever
that.
I was at.
There's big money
yes.
behind that, and that's what I'm saying. That's how you know she's about to do a rollout. Cardi's about to do a rollout. But at the end of the day, um, I want to talk about girls could talk like that, but do you think dudes could still talk like that, or a dude will get canceled talking like that now?
Can you give me an example?
Like Nelly's tip drill or something like that. You think a dude could come out with a song like that now?
I mean, they
Oh,
are though.
well, wait, because I was thinking, because in this case, women are talking about their own sexuality and what they bring to the table versus a man talking about a woman. Like, I think the equivalent would be a man talking about what he brings to the table. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
And I feel like every male artist in his rap career in the song talks about what he brings to the table at some point. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the whole song isn't about that, and he's not collaborating with another male artist about that, but
Mm-hmm.
they do, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they do. So, I
well,
When
mean,
was this? When did this happen, Ken?
I mean, they do. So,
Tom, would you ever make a song like that?
um,
Or you already did?
probably depending on who the feature was. If the dude was the equivalent of Meg the Stallion popular, hell yeah. Give me my 30 million views in a week.
right.
It wasn't even a week. It was like a day or two.
Yeah, I
14
mean,
hours. It was 14 hours.
look, I'm selling out.
Yeah, it was
I'm,
14 hours. And that's
it's
the power of social media.
Because
what
I
type
mean, and that was a while ago. I looked at it. It's probably way more right now.
as the
Hmm.
record company. What type of song you want?
Because and that's another thing. Back in the day, the female artists, really had to prove themselves. They had to get out there and they had to get in the ciphers with the best of the male artists that was out
Mm-hmm.
at the time and prove themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These chicks don't have to do that. You know what I mean? They post their ass and their boobs on Instagram, and they say they got a single dropping Thursday, and
But I
they
think
they
that
get
that's
the
the
views.
difference too. That's the difference with a Kim, a Foxy, a Remy.
Shout
What
out to Roxanne Shante too.
Roxanne and
Yes.
Shantae. I feel like their motive was I can prove to you that I'm just as good as these men.
It was the
Period.
light.
versus, oh,
Yeah.
I'm the best female rapper. It's not about being the best female rapper. I can prove to you that I can get on a joint and rock with these dudes, rock
Look,
with the best
Without,
of them.
yeah,
look,
without showing my boobs,
I,
without showing the ass. Like, you know,
I
Mm
that's a plus.
hmm
heard Queen
That's a plus.
Latifah. I
That's
heard
a
Queen
bonus.
Latifah recently. She killed some recently.
She sure did.
But
She
I
sure.
think that was the appeal of Kim because she could get on the record with dudes, but
And kill
also
them.
look sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is all right. She's like oozing with sex appeal, but don't get it messed up. I'm on this joint with these dudes, and I'm holding my own.
And my perception of the female artists right now is all they got is ass and titties and could twerk. That's just my
Mm-hmm.
perception.
Well,
Like,
the
nothing.
ones that's winning, the ones that's winning,
Yeah.
there is
So,
something out there, but they, like you said, they don't get the recognition because they ain't getting the
yeah.
streams and the views.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Because
So,
So,
you can't tell me somebody. I want to say Rhapsody for her first album, she got so many awards, but it's like
mm-hmm.
you don't even know
you don't
that.
even hear about her.
I
Mm-mm.
thought for sure she was going to take off after they did that little documentary of her. And then she was in the like she was in this like I thought she was going to take off. People was going to start noticing her, but they didn't. Why? Because she ain't twerking.
I
She
just think she
ain't.
ain't marketed right because obviously the industry respect her because she won a lot of awards,
Yeah.
but she's not marketed right. Y'all, I don't even know when's the next time she's coming out or not. You don't hear about her.
Because like Jeff said, because they don't know if it ain't sex, it ain't selling. The marketing people
Mm-hmm.
they don't know how to market her. But if she was showing boobs and her ass, they would definitely know how to market her. Like that. That shit
Mm-hmm.
sad.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardi or Megan came out and said we made like 3 songs that night, and that's the one that the label chose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Now for
Because sex
Megan, I
sells.
would be interested to see, like, especially because of her rap style, it could she prove herself back? Because I know a lot of people feel like Megan can spit or whatever. In order for you to gain the respect of the entire rap community, do you need to get on a song with somebody like maybe little baby or boozy or whatever
Yeah,
to say that you
just
can
make
hang with
sure
these
don't say
dudes?
nobody crazy because she could spit okay. She
Yeah.
ain't. She still can't get on the track with nobody that's a spitter. Like
Okay.
she will.
Okay.
I think she'll eat somebody up that ain't a spitter though. You know what I mean? Like if she
Mm-hmm.
got on the track with like a down south artist, a mumble rapper or something like that, she'll kill him. But
Mm-hmm.
if she fuck with somebody like Cole or anybody like that, that's over.
They'll be like, "What is this?"
Because honestly, Beyonce killed her.
Oh, Beyonce killed that savage. She did.
That's
But that,
Beyonce's song.
yeah, but you can't even get mad, man. I think if I was on the song with Beyonce, she'd kill me too. I'd be all happy to be on the song.
Like, let me just let this girl get this one off.
Right.
Megan to talk about something like Beyonce. She was so happy to be on that song.
So is that all
All
our
right.
thoughts about Cardi B and Meg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on the beat.